This morning, we're very excited to debut a new segment. We're calling it Dear David. Weeks ago, we told you that our lead national correspondent, guess what? His name is David. David Begnaud was on the hunt for those feel-good stories. You know, the ones that tug at your heartstrings about regular people doing extraordinary things. They're everywhere. So we asked you to send in some stories from your communities and beyond. And guess what? You guys responded. Tons of you have reached out. And today, David is here to share one of his favorites. We always like it when you come to the studio. It's like what we all say, if David Begnaud's doing it, we know it's going to be good.
All right, well, here we go. We love finding the heroes in everyday people. That's
Yep.
what these segments are going to be all about. And so this one started with a viewer who wrote to me and said, David, I just watched the video. I am in tears, and you've got to see it. So I was like, all right, click.
Okay, TikTok, I need your help. I'm hoping that this person is on.
Courtney Crawford is a Starbucks barista in Little Rock, Arkansas. She says she was working an early morning shift last month when a customer came in who appeared to be struggling. It was a rough morning. So Courtney did her best to put a smile on the customer's face. Then, about 10 minutes later,
She came in and she gave my manager a note and asked her to hand it to me. And so I was like, okay. It says, I travel a lot for work. That usually means late nights and very early mornings. You were the first face I saw this morning and you really brightened my day. I'm sure you are exhausted because life, right? That's all of us. But you deserve to know you made a difference in someone's day today just by being kind.
the customer signed the note, sincerely, the groggy woman at 5 a.m. And she left Courtney $200. But what she didn't know was how Courtney was going to use that. You see, this weekend will be Courtney's first Mother's Day without her mom, Tammy Lee, who died last June after battling cancer. And this is where the story really got me. Watch.
I decided that I was going to buy the urn that I have been looking at and bring my mom home for Mother's Day, and I had no idea how I was going to afford it. But the $200 you put in that note today allows me to spend Mother's Day with my mom, and I appreciate you so much for that.
Told you.
Oh, wow.
So here's the deal. We found Courtney. She told me she works 3 jobs to make ends meet, didn't have the cash to buy the urn, which was around $200, the same amount that generous person gifted her. Here's what Courtney thinks about that stranger.
If she ever has a day where she thinks she doesn't matter or she thinks that she doesn't have an impact on the world, I would love to be the reminder that says, yes, you do. And you will never stop having an impact on the world, because I will be able to look at my mantle every day and smile because my mom's looking at me.
And I know that you would love to see this person again. So should they watch this, what do you want to say to them about wanting to see them again, and why?
If you're in Little Rock, if you can make it back to Little Rock, if you are somewhere in the world and you want to be acknowledged and be found, I want to find you. I want to be able to hug you. I want to be able to show you that your small moment of kindness created a ripple effect of beauty. And I need to thank you personally for that.
And so here's how you can help. If you know the person who gave Courtney that gift, or if it's you, email me, deardavid@cbsnews.com. Hit me up on social media. Courtney would love to reunite with you.
Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful.
Oh, man, David.
That's the thing. You never know how you're going to affect somebody. I mean, just the fact that $200 for an urn, for a lot of people, you would think no big deal, but for somebody else, it means the world.
Who's working multiple jobs.
Yes, and the way that she said, I can now bring my mom, for those of us who don't have our mother on Mother's Day, to say I can now bring my mom home, it's amazing.
Beautiful story.
It got us. It got us.
Yeah, it does.
I hope
Courtney,
you find Groggy at 5 a.m.
I hope we come
You
back
are
with
gonna
the
find
story
her.
of the two of them finding each
You
other.
are going to find her. Very much so.
David, we knew it was going to be good.
Yes.
You did not
We always
disappoint.
say that.
Thank you, brother.
So much.
So far, your record is 10 for 10, 100 for 100, whatever you do.
Oh,
It's
man.
good.
All right.